Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hi guys, and welcome to another Fool of the Week. This week's Fool may not still be in a job by the time you watch this video, Home Secretary Suella Braverman. My god, this Tory seems determined not just to upset people she despises, but also those who you'd think were natural allies of hers. Now, she posted an op-ed which seems not to have been signed off by Number 10, but the reaction from Orange men and loyalists in Northern Ireland was pretty cutting. Here is an extract from the piece. Here we reach the heart of the matter. I do not believe that these marches are merely a cry for help for Gaza. They are an assertion of primacy by certain groups, particularly Islamists, of the kind we're more used to seeing in Northern Ireland. Also disturbingly reminiscent of Ulster are the reports that some of Saturday's march group organisers have links to terrorist groups, including Hamas. Now, it must be remembered that the majority of marches held in Northern Ireland are by loyalists and the Orange Order. Have a listen to this.
Is she looking for trouble, David?
Well, that is indeed the question. This is a staggering op-ed, quite frankly. Many people will see it not as an own goal by the Home Secretary, but as a hat-trick of own goals, because they will regard it as ignorant, offensive and dangerous in terms of Northern Ireland. She has demonstrated a breathtaking ignorance in relation to this place, because it is Protestant loyal orders who are responsible for the vast majority of marches here. And we're talking about people who would be natural allies of her Conservative and Unionist Party. They are pro-union, pro-Brexit, pro-Israel, everything that Suella Braverman stands for. And she will have deeply offended them by these remarks, because they claim to march in defence of the Protestant faith, i.e. Christian. So they won't take kindly to being likened to those who march in defence of Islam. Also, I think it's worth noting that if she was intending to refer to the Catholic civil rights marches of the late 60s and 70s, has she forgotten Bloody Sunday, when 14 innocent people were shot dead by the British Army at a civil rights march in Derry? But most notably, it is highly dangerous. These are inflammatory words. To use Hamas and terrorism in the same breath as marches in Northern Ireland is very destabilising at a time when there is already a political vacuum here, because there is no power sharing government in Northern Ireland. The relationship between the DUP and the government is already cool. This won't do anything to thaw that ice.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, like, once again, I keep saying this to the DUP, to Unionists in Northern Ireland. The Tories don't give a crap about you. Like, they don't understand Northern Ireland, and they're not interested in actually learning about Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland is an afterthought. So, of course, for Suella Braverman, it's perfectly fine to say, and the worst part is, she used the word Ulster. Now, many Brexiteers, many British politicians, English politicians in particular, don't understand what Ulster actually means. They think of it as Northern Ireland, but Northern Ireland is part of Ulster. Ulster is more than Northern Ireland. But when they use the word Ulster, they're tapping into Unionist language. So if she had left Ulster out here, it would have been a bit more palatable. It wasn't very palatable, but it would have been a bit better. But by including Ulster here, this is language used by Unionists. It's not used very much by Republicans or nationalists in Northern Ireland. But a complete lack of understanding. And once again, we have loyalists and unionists being thrown under a bus by the British government, by the Tories in particular, the Conservative and Unionist Party. Like, at what stage will the unionists in Northern Ireland, the loyalists in Northern Ireland, the Brexiteers in Northern Ireland wake up and realise that the Tories don't give a crap about you? When it came, and I keep saying this, when it came to Brexit or the Union, Brexit won on every occasion. Look, ask Boris Johnson, ask Suella Braverman, ask any Brexiteer within the Conservative Party. Which was more important, Brexit or defending the Union? Now, of course, they'll say to the cameras, the Union, but behind closed doors, it was Brexit. It was always Brexit. They don't give a crap about the Union. They don't give a crap about Northern Ireland. And they certainly don't understand or give a crap about Unionists or the Orange Order. Or I can guarantee you, if you were to put a map in front of Suella Braverman and asked her to draw the border between Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland, she would not be able to do it. I can guarantee you, you could choose a majority of Conservative MPs, they would not be able to draw the border. Because it's an afterthought. They don't care about Northern Ireland. They never have and they never will. There are some Tory MPs who understand what's going on. Simon Hoare, for example, he understands the situation on the ground. And he is very diplomatic when it comes to issues facing the people of Northern Ireland. And he has put pressure, kudos to him, he has put pressure on the DUP to get back into power sharing. Because he cares about people in Northern Ireland. And he cares about the union. More than the DUP do, and certainly more than Suella Braverman ever will. Think about it for a moment, guys. We're talking about a future leader of the Conservative Party who's comparing orange men to Hamas. This is why she's Fool of the Week. Whether she'll still be around for next week, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.